Right then, so welcome to Friday night is Onion Night, of course, the home of the Giant Onion Growing Challenge. If it's the first time you've tuned in, you don't know what that is. I set a challenge last year to grow the biggest onions we possibly can from the variety Elsay from Foster Seeds. People have taken part, and Friday nights I usually do a little catch up of my onions and other people's onions that are taking part. And at the end we do onion news, where I literally go through all the updates I've had from other people and seeing how they get on. And this week at the end, yes, you guessed it, there's more weights coming in, and more people finally dug them up. Now how can I put this? I'm not somebody that asks for help. I'm really not. I'm not somebody who would contact things for sponsorship or anything like that. Crikey, I don't even ask for subscribers, to be honest. I figure if you like my content, you'll subscribe. So, but I got a friend, Mr. Rob, you bugger, from Rob's Gardening Channel, and he did something a bit special for me. He actually contacted Foster Seeds, told them about the challenge, and very graciously Keith Foster contacted me, and he's offered a prize in the shape of a grow light. I mean, really generous of him, and I really appreciate that. I really do. It's not something that sits well with me, asking for things, but if somebody offers, I'll be very gracious in accepting them. And yeah, I mean, he's also said that I can also use this picture of his onions, which in, I think it was 1994, 95, were the Guinness record holders at just over £15. So it was brilliant. And I also, if he doesn't mind, I pinched a photo from his I think it was on Facebook, it's Foster's, and this was the guy that won over 40 years ago, and his onion was just over £6. So it just goes to show how onion growing is come on in the last 40 years, and it's quite impressive now, you know, what the onions have got up to. I think the record now is just over £18, I think. So there we are. But I've got a bit of a dilemma. It's a nice one to have, but we got one grow light coming, and my dilemma is, and this is where I want your help, who wins it? We got one light, two sides of the challenge, with grow lights, without grow lights. And I feel if I just give it to literally the heaviest onion, then obviously, excuse me, the grow lighters are going to have an advantage. So I'm open to ideas of who to give it to. One idea I had is that you guys vote for who has it. Yeah, maybe the person you feel has improved the most, or given the most in as much as help and advice to other people, or has just been good fun and great sport doing it. And I thought what you could do is in the comments put who you would like to win it, but it can't be yourself. All right, so that's just one idea I've got bouncing around. Maybe that, or if anybody else has got a good idea of how we could give out that prize and who to give it to, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. All right, so massive thanks to Rob, and a massive thanks to Keith Foster. I mean, it's just brilliant. So that's that. In a minute, what I'm going to do, because some people have said they would like to get hold of some of my Joe Atherton seed that I grew from seed this year, from the seed onions this year. I thought I'd have a go at grading them, because I know on the Foster's packet they say they're graded to 2.4 millimeters. So what I thought I'd do, just for fun, there's probably no real need to do it, but I just like doing stuff. I'm gonna have a go at grading them. So I'll go and get what I've made up ready, and we'll have a go. Right then, well, this could be a complete fiasco because I haven't even practiced this. But I figure doing it live, it could be more fun. I've got one of my 5 seed onion heads that I put the fruit protection bags around, and that's got the seed in it. I've got a tray here just to contain everything. I've got another tray, I don't really know why, but I have. I'll put other things in there maybe. I've got a sieve, brand new from Tesco's, thank you Tesco's. And what I've got here is just something I've found and sort of lashed up really, is a bit of Perspex, and in there I've drilled 100 2.5 millimeter holes. So I figure I can get rid of the really small stuff with the sieve, then put it in here and see what happens. My only concern is the Perspex is a bit too thick, so things may get stuck in the holes, but whatever, give it a go, innit? See what happens. That's the fun of doing things live. So take that out of there. Pretty much all the seeds have come out now, although there is still a few in there, so I'll put it back in afterwards. Right, let's go for the first thing through the sieve, see if that gets rid of anything. I don't know how they do it at Foster Seeds, but I bet it's not like this. Right, so that's pretty much everything out of there. Well, that's working. You can see we've got some chaff, as they'd call it if you were farming. Now, we've got these bits here. If you blow lightly, that should get rid of some of it. And I'll just pick out any bits that I can, the bigger bits. Just like that. Now, we'll put it in here. I've got a little brush. Put my glasses on. Get rid of those bits. I've got to say, this seed is massive. They're 2.5 millimeter holes, and there doesn't seem to be much going through them. And I'm quite surprised how big this seed is, because none of it's going through there. So, well, that's a bit of an anticlimax. I was expecting wonderful things, but nope, nothing's going through there. All that seed is over 2.5 mil. So in a way I'm delighted, because that means the seed I send out to people is going to be a good size. Some are stuck in the holes. Any it's stuck in, I think I'll class as too small. If they thought about going down through the hole, they're not going to be far off, are they? Always one, isn't there? Always one. Right, I'll just do one more. But I think I can pretty much safely say that all this seed is going to grade out lovely. And there is a lot of it. So, if any of you would like to grow some of this Joe Atherton seed, just email me your address. My email's in the channel description, and I'll do my very best to get some out to you. Brilliant. This might take me a minute. Right, so we can safely say that most of this seed is over 2.5 mil and should make good viable seed for you. So to be honest, just sieving it was probably all I had to do. Yeah. So that's that. That was a bit of an anticlimax, wasn't it? I thought that was going to be something spectacular and lots was going to fall through and be all grady and lovely, but it wasn't. So that's that. Just sieve it, Pete. That's all you had to do. I know for next time. Right, let's just get on with onion news and see who has put in weights. Okay, so it's that time where we do a bit of onion news. This week it's just catching up with a few more people that have submitted weights for me to have a look at, and it won't be long before, well, it's only going to be a week, isn't it? Another week, just over the end of August, and the challenge finishes, but it'll soon be starting again. So if you'd like to take part, or you know anybody who'd like to take part, love to have you on board, because it's only the people taking part that makes it the fun challenge it is. And you know, I appreciate personally, I'm a very amateur grower at this, always looking to get better, but yeah, and it's because of the people that have taken part I've learned so much. So hopefully next year I can get better. So Stella, good old Stella, submitted to me a short video, and she's got a good size onion on it, but I can't show you the weight, so you'll have to wait and see. Jackie Penn, I know it's Jackie Pendlebury, but she'll always be known as Jackie Penn to me, from the Backyard Gardener, South Yorkshire. She's a Yorkshire lass, is our Jackie. Now, she's weighed hers on her kitchen scales. Hope she washed it before she made a cake afterwards. And yeah, she's got a great onion growing there, and it's the biggest she's ever grown. And that's what this is all about, is just having a go and trying to grow a big onion for no other reason than just to say you can, especially over the winter when there's not much going on, you know. David Potts, now he's grown a great onion. This is a good onion, and he submitted a picture of the weight. Now, is this the one to beat? What do you think? That's a good size onion, isn't it? Do you think it is? We'll have to see. And Elaine, Allotment Joy, one of the happiest people that I know in gardening. She's just brilliant. She's sent me another little video, and this time the no lights won, and she did get around to weighing it, but I took the screenshot a bit early. I missed it, so all I've got is a picture of her holding the bloody scales. But Elaine, thank you so much. Brilliant. And Brian's allotment in Polytunnel got his no lights lifted, and he's looking very happy with it, isn't he? Hey, what do you think? And I love his attitude, because he said this year he set the benchmark. So he's got something to aim for and something to improve on and something to beat for next year. So brilliant, Brian. Always love your attitude. Now, finally, I got a video through from Duncan, Coastal Garden, North Wales. Now, if you saw his last video, you'll have seen him lift that onion, and I think everybody will admit that right from the beginning he was definitely a front runner. He knows how to grow a decent onion, and now I've got the weight. So what do you think? Is this a winning onion? Yeah. Well, you only have to wait another couple of weeks or so, and I'll stick together a little compilation video and announce the winner. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching. I must admit, tonight's thrown me a little bit with Rob and Keith Foster. You know, it all makes it a little bit real to think that somebody like Keith Foster has watched this very amateur person to try and to grow some onions. But there we go. So with just over a week to go, make sure you've lifted your onions, sent some photographic evidence, either video or a photo, to me at my email address, which is in my channel description, and I'll catch up with you all next week. Thank you so much for watching. Cheers and go on.